Oh, hey there YouTube! I am back, and today I'm filming a video all about my insulin pump, which for some of you diabetics out there who may not know about this information, y'all, an insulin pump is a tiny little machine, which I will show you in a second, which is attached to your body 24/7 basically. And it basically does your injections for you, so it gives you your insulin when you need it. If you tell it your blood sugar, then it will give you the insulin that you need to sort out your blood sugars, and it's basically an injection except in a little machine, so you don't have to keep on going with a needle. That was a bit weird. Whatever. So my insulin pump is called the Animas Vibe, and it looks like this. Pros, y'all. I'm in such a weird mood, I'm sorry. But this little funky machine is my insulin pump. It has Animas Vibe written across the top, and it has 1, 2, 3 buttons. Simple. And it has tubing right here attached to it, which that made it look quite long. But it's not actually that long. In reality, it can go around my head. But it's not that long. And it's got a little needle, or a cannula, attached to the end of it. Don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Focus? Yep. And this little needle is attached to a cannula, which is on a plaster, which can either go in your arm, in your stomach, or in your leg. So mine is in my leg. Yeah. I'm in such a weird mood today, and I have absolutely no idea why. Maybe I should check my blood sugars. I will go do that after I film this video because I can't be bothered. Okay. That's one fact you should know about me. I'm really weird. Right. So, this insulin pump. Let me tell you a little bit about this. I got my insulin pump in November 2012 when my DSN, my diabetic nurse, came to me and went, "Hey Jess, have you heard of an insulin pump?" And I went, "Nope, what is that?" And I knew of one girl in my school who, I'm quite good friends with her, she's the year above me. She also has diabetes, and I know that she just got an insulin pump, but I didn't know what it was. All I knew was it was called an insulin pump and it's for type 1 diabetics. Didn't know a lot, wasn't that interested, so I kind of just left it. But when my diabetic nurse brought it up and told me more about it, I thought, you know, I'm actually quite interested about it. I want to know more about it. I want to know what it's about and what it does. So I came to YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. And I typed in insulin pump videos, and it came up with a massive list of videos all about insulin pumps. I saw Animas Vibes just like this, pink ones, blue ones, grey ones, white ones, green ones. I saw all sorts. I also saw the Medtronic pumps, I saw the Omnipod pumps, I saw loads of American pumps I'd never seen before. I even saw a video from Sweden of a girl showing her pump, and I thought, I seriously have to give this a try. So I got put on a list, and a few weeks later I was in my local hospital having this put on my body and basically setting this up. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about this. So basically the insulin pump is really clever in the way it works. So if you're at a meal and it's just normal meal time, normally what you do is you would sit there, you get your insulin pen, and you'd work out your carbs, and then you dial up your pen and give yourself an injection in your arm, stomach, leg, bum, wherever. With the pump, it's attached, like I said, through this needle on a site in your body. You just press a few buttons on this and it does the injection for you. Quite honestly, I cannot think of anything better for a diabetic. Quite seriously, it's practically a luxury having a pump. And it's so useful because say you've gone out for the day and you're just wandering the streets of London and you decide, I want an ice cream. I actually really want ice cream right now. But still, you decide, I really want an ice cream, or I really want a pizza, or I just want to snack off the streets. you get your snack, and instead of sitting in a corner, doing a blood test, getting your pen out, working out how many carbs and dialing up your pen, all you do is you get your pump, you turn it on, you say, right, I'm having a 25-gram slice of pizza, and it'll say, fine, and it will give you the insulin for it, which I think is so useful. Like I said, it's such a luxury, and it's so convenient as well, because you can do so much with it. And you do have to take it off. Like, I take it off when I go in the shower, I take it off when I go swimming, I sometimes take it off when I do PE, but you can do all sorts, and it's improved my diabetic life so much. Like, I went to France on a French exchange last year, and I had gastroenteritis, and if I was on insulin pens, that would have been such a pain, because I'd have to do blood tests every hour and get my injection pen and basically give myself a shot of insulin to reduce my blood sugars and sort out everything, because when you're ill, everyone knows your blood sugars rise and you basically get really icky and annoyed because you can't sort out your blood sugars. But I had the pump when I went to France, and it was so freaking useful. I was bedridden for 2 days, and all I had to do was do a blood test, and I just put into my pump my levels at 18, and it would bring it down. It would give myself a shot of insulin and my levels would come down straight away. It's such a luxury. I could sit here filming a 2-hour video going on and on and on and on and how amazing the pumps are, and I think I'd just bore everyone. But I seriously cannot put into words how useful and amazing having a pump is. I'm not even joking, it's changed my life quite literally. And it's so nice not having to worry about injecting yourself 4, 5, 6 times a day. And all you have to do is change the little plaster that your pump is attached to, depending on your pump, every 2 to 3 days. I think that is so useful, because you put the plaster in or the cannula in and you leave it. You change it 2 or 3 days, you leave it. It's so good, and I seriously cannot imagine life now without my pump. I cannot even express it. I find it so useful, and it's just amazing, quite honestly. So I find my pump really useful. My pump's my best friend. Me and my friends named my pump, so this is Bob. Don't give me weird looks. I know you're all watching this giving me really crazy looks, thinking, why has she named her pump? Actually, thinking about it is quite weird, naming your pump. Oh well. So yeah, like I said, I could sit here for hours on end going on about how amazing pumps are and how useful they are. But I think really this video has one message, and that simply is, if anybody, if your mum, your nurse, your doctor, your consultant, your friends, diabetic friends, anybody suggests trying an insulin pump to you, I can't even begin to express how much you should give it a go. If you ever get offered an insulin pump, if you ever get the chance, take it. It's the best thing I think I've ever done in my life. I do not regret it in any way, shape or form. It will quite seriously change your life, and I'm not exaggerating in any way, shape or form there. And I'm not being biased or advertising the pump or anything, saying you have to go and try it, you have to. But quite seriously, I think you would miss out if you don't try a pump, because it's so convenient. I have such better control of my blood sugars in the heat. All through the summer when we've had a heat wave, I've been able to control my blood sugars. When I was on the insulin pen, I'd be having 20s, 30s constantly, day in, day out. With my pump, I haven't had a level higher than 7. Which, for a diabetic, is just unbelievable. So, like I said, hours and hours, or just a simple message to say, this tiny little machine, which has not much tubing on it whatsoever. I've got it caught in the thing, so I can't stretch it out. But this tiny little machine, this little bit of technology that someone has created, has seriously changed my life. And if you get the chance, let it change yours. because I can assure you right now that it will change it for the better. So thank you for watching. I hope that this, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of me babbling on about this little machine has helped in any way, because I can't say anything negative about my pump. I love it so much, and I seriously think that people should give it the chance to, as I said, change your life, because it really will. So thank you.